Collective channeled message. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest for the best, no matter stress. Right now, some people are sitting up in the Potter's house. They're sat with the Most High God, needing that refining and restoring back to new. The Divine Spirit has the ability to mold, reshape, renew, refine, restore those hearts that need refining, restoring, those minds that need refining and restoring, to fit into a nice, clean position. So those who are flawed, and you who are being resistant, or those who are being resistant, these divine masculines, these divine feminines, the karmic family friends, are getting flawed. The Most High will shape you and mold you. It molds your relationships to be able to restore them to the highest path, but they have to go to the Potter's house. They've been having to get hold complete. They've got control. The Most High has got control of their clay, and you or they are the clay. So right now you could be getting refined, restored, renewed. These divine feminines, these divine masculines could be getting refined, restored and renewed, because the control that they possess and had over each other or over your life is now in the hands of the Most High. Their destinies, what they tried to put forward to you, it don't matter. The Potter will take these who are flawed. He will take them, the broken ones, and make their experiences and their downtimes. He will experience them to be uplifted. He will pop them down like a piece of salad. Then they've been left in that alley. He will pick you up and remove you to reshape you, to refine you, to restore you, to shape you to that ultimate goal of perfection that He requires for your needs, to be able to help you maintain your thoughts, even when you're feeling like Sarah and you're in burdens or incapable of making those moves, and always finding a possibility to be able to renew you. He's always going to put you down in these deep waters. So these divine feminines, these divine masculines, these friends, these families, who put you down these down waters, and now having to get in tune. They're getting removed after all the constant motions of change they brought your way. So the Most High God is constantly changing them. When it comes to Jeremiah, the Most High God, Yahweh, will rise. So this is warning those people who constantly provided injustice towards you, such as social injustice, adultery. The Most High God is there going to be the judge, and it's His promise bringing all of that to their future, just how they try to bring it to your future, with great moral and spiritual detachment from the sin that implemented through divine judgment will soon be taking place for all of these people. Some of them have got it already. Some of them are going through these down waters. Some of them have committed that unjust shit towards you, spoke bad about you, gave you heartache, gave you pain. And through the disobedience of others, because of the covenants that they made, but they made positive covenants before the Most High God for you, and they couldn't meet those. So now they've got to be able to repent, because they're left in the Four of Swords feeling all hurt and in pain, up in their thoughts and in their feelings. And they have not got the ability, and they're prevented, and they're impacted, and they're disrupted. And now the Potter's grabbed them to be able to reshape them, remold them, to refine and restore them like made, because they was damaged, they was corrupt, they was frail. But you had the possibility to get refined and restored. So now they're under restoration. They're getting ready for renewal, because the Most High God is forming them into another Potter's hands to be renewed, to be able to, because of their actions and their thoughts and their feelings, to be able to change their thoughts and their feelings, to be able to come back to you, to be in the best shape possible before they can even come back to you. Because the Most High knows better, so He's going to do better for them. He's tried to show them they wasn't listening. Because they'd be like Israel. They'll be struggling with God. They're struggling with their thoughts. They're struggling with their feelings. They're struggling with these signs and these synchronicities that was being sent to them by the Most High God for them to be able to get in the mirror and know who they are. To be able to see their spiritual self. To be able to take change. To find their ways from struggling with the Most High and others who they prevailed against. So now the Most High's got them in their hands and he's trying to shape them. He's moulding Israel and he will restore him like the nation or a group, like a stone, like shared identities from histories or even from the cultures that they was surrounded by, moulding them into the ways of the people and groups to restore them by shared characteristics and skills and abilities to be able to come up better, stronger, wiser, and using them and changing languages for the ways that they was brought up with. This could be different through their ethnic cultures groups to whom the gospel was a message to and was taken from. They didn't get that rightful message. They weren't receiving that rightful gospel. So they was doing wrong. So those in the good of truth, and you're in the good of truth, they need to come back to the truth. Because while the people who was there donating those strong signs to them, they wasn't listening to it. They didn't want to take on that purity. They decided to do wrong. They sinned against you, they hurt you, they put you in these levels. Whereas you was going pure. So you found those qualities. And you just outparted them. Donating those feelings back to them. Not including those feelings, those thoughts in your kingdom. Because you was rooted and you had that knowledge and you had your ideas and you went about yours. So you built yourself physically. And you knew about your territory, spiritual realms. You knew how to practice and protect yourself. Because the Most High manifested this wolf inside of us. To be able to live accordingly to the values of His will. So that's all you was doing. And now these wasn't doing the rightful thing. So those Most High's got them in the potter's house to be able to refine them, restore them and put them into hermit. For them to be able to get their renewed ways of living and thinking. So this divine feminine and this divine masculine, all these karmics, are now looking at the values and the principles of how they treated and entreated other peoples, the impact of life in accordance to the divine will. Was they moving right? Was they doing right? Was they acting right? Was they speaking right? Was they treating out others how they would want to be treated? Did they make you feel happy? Did they make you feel sad? So they're sitting down, gaining up this wisdom, they're identifying and recognizing their wrongs. Because they know they need to refine and restore themselves because the potter's got them. They've got a few chips and a few cracks. Nothing's not perfect. But they wasn't obeying. So they was obeying to be able to do evil. And the Most High God has got them. Because He will gain them reconsideration. And they've got to identify all of the goods that they did. And look at all the wrongs, what they did. They've got to look at the faults. And look at what they could have done better. And if they would have done anything to stop those changes. And what are they going to be able to do to reconsider and refine and restore that again. Back into restoration. So now they'll be giving praises and thanks. Like Jerusalem. They need peace. Because it's a pivotal event for them. They've been taken away now. They was in that alley, they got chipped up, they got broken, they was trying to be dark, but they got seen by the light. So they've been seen by this light. So they've got to keep on going forward. Because this divine masculine, this divine feminine, this karmic, these lot could be trained and taking course. They're getting trained in your way to get through these diverse, complex procedures and systems that they carefully thought about. This karmic, friends, family, they could have tried to invent or even elaborate on existing events to be able to perform an act that could affect you. This could have been a karmic feminine, a family member, trying to devise and bring students and other people to devise an old play against you for themselves, to gain not to be learning lessons, just to be gaining for their own greed. So this karmic was artless, and it was all for their own plans. Made out like there was healing and helping and supporting other people, but they was just following their stubbornness of their evil ways. And you ask for information, so this person might come and ask you for information, because you was trying to ask and seek knowledge to see, identify what's going on. But this person may be coming in to seek some knowledge and information of you. Or someone will be coming in to inquire and ask you questions. Because they see and they want to know about political and the government and public affairs, what you're doing, and how you made those, and what decisions you made, and how you made them. Or they could looking at the group and wanted to look at them and try to... These individuals could be looking at all different forms of power to take control over you, such as the distribution of the status or your resources, to be able to rule over you, implementing rules and laws, to see and know if you know or even hear of these things. They're backsliding, and it can make you want to do bad things. They want to even see if you're backsliding, to see if you're doing bad things. They want looking at situations, people, adultery, because they're fallen. They're fallen like the Virgin Islands. They ain't got no purity, whereas you've got all the purity of the Virgin Islands, because they're fallen. And your purity and your devotion to the Most High, now this divine feminine, this divine masculine, is wanting to show you some devotion. They want to chaste like the bride, being chaste by their devoted husband. So they want to come in. They want to come like the snow of Lebanon. And they want to come for cleansing. They want to come back pure. They want to come back positive. They want to come back showing you that they've been through these transformations, but they haven't been through them yet. So they're just speaking with their self. And they're speaking with the spirit, this divine masculine, this divine feminine. Even the karmic, they're identifying their impending destructions, because they haven't been dealt with yet. And they're being brought to exile for their own native country. So they can't even move. So they may want to take a trip to you. They may not even be around you. They may even be in another city, another country. They may be a bit further away from you, not able to take that trip towards you. So they've got to remember all the things that they've done, what they contributed, all the corruption that they've done. And they no longer can come around you, because they're in exile in Egypt with their corrupted ways and the characteristics of their sins. And they want to come to you. So these individuals are going to try and corrupt. They're coming to stop you. They're coming to slow you down. They want to see what you're doing. They're making every noise to be able to come. Because remember, they've got to take a trip towards you. So they've got to ask other people to find certain things. Because they're no longer around you. And you'll just keep on moving forward. And they could be prioritizing and promising and fickle changes. But it's frequently due to their loyalties that they've owed into these different people. Even they're affirming change and their own mind, but they haven't changed their mind yet. They haven't got into the reality. They're not stuck to the one thing. They're still being deceitful. They're still trying to vanish from all these rockery slopes, like you vanished from their rockery slope. You just ran and got with the water. You was clear, had those pure intentions, knowing what you was wanting, knowing what you was needing. And they can't deal. They're feeling all peed off. They don't know what to do, because they're lamenting. They want to express. But you lament and you express about grief and the ways how they dealt with you and how they treated you and how they made you feel. Now they're lamenting, they're mourning, they're in regret. They're demonstrative and making clear to how they feel. They could even be silent, but silence speaks more than a word. So they're wanting to be able to come and express their feelings, their thoughts and their love towards you. But this is like they've forgotten you. You could feel like they don't even want to speak to you. You could feel like they don't want to talk to you because of all the betrayals that you've witnessed and you've went through. And they made you feel worthless because they was looking at idols, women with Jezebel, lustful ways, and their bad spirit for greed. And they was not being conformal to your needs. They were seeking earthly goods. Meanwhile, you was just being clear with your pure intentions, having that clear identity of knowing what you want and what you need. You had to buckle up your shield of armor. You had to griddle yourself with your spear. And you had to keep it moving. And people could notice this. And people are noticing this in regards to them. But they're still maintaining no specific power. And it's causing them to stumble. And they're straying from you. Because they strayed from you, they're stumbling, they're falling, they don't know what to do. But it was a divine spirit and your good energy that enabled them. And now they're feeling uneven. They're feeling unreliable on the path that they took. And now they know they're in a bad place of where it's unbeneficial. And they just want to glide to your way. They want to get on the highway like you took on your highway. You got clear sense of your direction. You just stepped on your own battlefield. You picked up your shield. You went to that path to enlightenment and your fulfilling your cup. Because you know if you don't pour the energy into your cup, the love, the pentacles of joy, with your sword of truth and your arrow to flag out those bad people with your bow to direct yourself forward. You just standing right and you was obedient to the spirit within inside of you, gaining that guidance, gaining that information and gaining that knowledge. This is why these people may want to come back. To know how you gained all that knowledge. They want to gain all that wisdom. They see that you're in your pentacles. They see that you're in your good energy. And they want to come and have fulfillments with you. So you just try to trust the process because you're on the right path, but they're just trying to trust the process even more. Because the spirit told you how to fulfill your needs and how to build up your rock and how to fill up your cup. Because you're just fulfilling your own potential skills and your own needs and your abilities that you possess. And anything that you didn't, you're just gaining those skills, that wisdom, that understanding, that knowledge to be able to know better. You went into Hermit, you found your wisdom. They put you in the Nine of Swords. You knew everything was going to be all right because you was praying, you was guiding, you was following these signs. Meanwhile, they was being hateful and shockingly offensive and disgusting ways. And they wouldn't even imagine it to be done to them. But they projected it and done it towards you. And now they're stumbling in the wrong way for their ways, what they did to you. And now they're in devotion. And now they need to be able to take in action. Because of all this divination that they was doing. They've got to depart. And they've got to kind of establish what they did to you. So they've got to identify and recognize and restore and refine themselves. They've got to go in the potter's house. They've got to establish what it did and accept. Was it standard? Was that not built up on rightful accords? Was it good on good foundations? And now they're objected to the land of horror. Because the Most High God just gave them one box of a shock right in their neck back. And that's a reality check. And it's another 1-2 licks they're going to have to get. And they're going to have to feel this for their actions that they took to be able to hurt you. So when you're in that winning season and it's ding, 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 round 2, pow, pleasure and pain, they're going to get that again. Because for all that enduring in sin, pleasure comes with pain. And they turn from you. And you was that blessing, and now they're learning these lessons because you was a blessing. So they had to learn the lesson from the blessing in order for them to be able to get these keys, because every action has a reaction and every action has got consequences to that action. So now they've got to that to be prevailed for them. They didn't hear, so they must feel. So the spirit is warning them. It was telling them. It was telling them to move wisely in their heart. And don't move like a chicken. Stop moving sideways. So now they've got to repent and they've got to return to the Most High God. He's already grabbed them. They're in their potter's house. They're in their thoughts. They're in their feelings. They're trying to identify, recognize, and stay, refine, restore. Because they're shaking their heads. Because they know people are shaking their heads at them. They're feeling embarrassed. They feel ashamed. They're in shock. They're horrified. And people are shocked and horrified. and feeling ashamed. They feel ridiculed. They're subjected you to something, some dishonesty and discernments to make you have to sit back and identify, reflect and refine yourself. So now they feel ashamed because they tried to laugh at you. And you're not laughing because you already know the process. You already know the procedures of how it feels to be ridiculed. And now they feel like they're unable to escape from this karmic or these enemies. So they've been slowed down for a reason, not to be able to come so quick to you. So they've got to deal with their impending hurt and pain, what they inflicted on you. So that you'll soon hear about this, you'll soon see this, and it'll be shocking. It'll be so shocking, it's like a big lick in their neck back, one whap in their face. So now they've got to go through all this, for all that hurt, that pain, all the delusional things they came their way. And suddenly, they are not on soft grounds, as they're making out. So they may come to you, because they need to be on your soft grounds, and they need your help. They make plans, and be wind bearers, but not be able to come so quick because the wind's going to a different direction because of this sneaking. But they've got wind bearers of friends to be able to watch you. So they may make plans with you. They may try to come in and try and offer you something. But it's all for you. They need your skills. They need your abilities. They need your teaching ways. Because they want to know how you know the law. How does your mind work? They even might try and seek some of your knowledge. They may even send somebody else to seek knowledge in regards to you. So be wary of anybody who's coming there back and forth. Because it could be these karmics, these divine masculines sending on friends to be able to see, how can I come back? What is she doing? What is he doing? How can I see if I can get back in their good books? Are they around anybody who they're talking to? But this first person could be playing foolish. So look at it. This person could be even a senior figure. It could even be an auntie, family member, friend. Could be a feminine. Could be a masculine. So just be aware, because they've got people watching you. Because you'll be doing something right. 1411. You be doing the things patiently, planning. And when you're sharing your knowledge with others, there's certain specific knowledge you'll be sharing. There's certain ways you may explain these things to them. But you don't give up all your own dreams. You don't give up your own thoughts and feelings all the time. You'll express how you feel and what you're thinking. Because it's nobody else's. It's your dream. So remember, be wise when you be speaking. Be of good counsel. Don't be giving foolish knowledge to people. People are seeking these knowledge and their understanding because they've been sleeping. Or they've been sleeping on you and not listening to you. So you just keep cleansing and you keep clearing and you keep protecting, you keep guiding yourself. Because when others want to reach your table, the chair's going to be too small. So when they're coming riding from where they're coming from, you just be aware of these, because some of these could be bad mind energies, not all of them. So be discerning, because you've built your bricks and you just keep popping down other people's bricks. You bust them down, you blow them down, you beat them down with your words. And this karmic friend, this karmic divine masculine, this karmic divine feminine, they're stumbled. And they need you to be able to teach them the word. Them not here, so them have to feel. And so now they want to come and hear the word, what they was not listening to. And now them not even so far to. They don't even want to stumble again. They don't even want to be there in the donkey's head to be able to spread rumours or rumours to be spread in regards to them. So you just listen to the ancestors, to the spiritual guides. They're popping and locking and unlocking the keys for you. All of these codes, the pits that people tried to dig for you, now they're stumbling back and falling in them. They are lost, they don't know what to do, and the Most High warned them. He told them, don't play, don't mess about with you, I'll give you a lick. They got one lick, they didn't want to listen, so he's beaching and teaching them. So he's licking them down in shanty tone. So now they've got to loot and shoot, because people are looting and shooting them. And they've got to go back for the grace and mercy, so they've gone to the potter's house now for forgiveness. So they need that refining, restoring, because they wasn't listening when the discernments was coming to them. They was acting and reacting unjustly. And now they are feeling worthless because they made you feel worthless. And now they're living in strife. And they don't want to be a player no more. And they're just going to come back around and say, I'm not a player, I was just fucking around. And all this is going to unfold. But you remember, you don't get rewarded for the bad works and the bad ways. Do good and good will follow. So you may need to have patience if this person's coming in. Oh, slow down. I just want to get to know you. Identify them. I see these have gone through their judgment. You will see it through them and looking in their eyes. You will see the rightfulness if they're coming in and taking place. Because everything comes in divine timing. And don't be forcing the brakes. Just let the brakes roll. If the brakes need to stop, that's where the discernment comes in. You identify this person's behaviors. You look at the karmic. Because they're identifying the karmic and they're wanting to run. Because they're getting these precepts. You stayed true. You had your discernment. You was able to change your behavior. You changed your thoughts. You kept it innocent, kept it moving. The Most High heeded you. He intercept for you. Due to these wicked ways of these bad mind energy people. And the worst thing is, the people that you loved and you cared for. And you had to repent for your change. In order for them to change their bad ways. Because everything wasn't glittering, it wasn't gold. But you just kept that glimmer of hope. And you could be mending your lampshade and you glimmering up yourself of hope. For your justice. Because it was served for you, to you. For all the wrongs that all these people did to you. To be able to make those positive changes, those positive ways. You stood there, you prayed. You asked the ancestors because you was vulnerable at times. And being an avenger. And then you had to turn your ways. And now they've been avengers. And being a varying arm. And influencing jury to others. Hurt and pains. And a wrong. And now they're feeling all alone. Because vengeance is taking place. And now they're feeling lost and confused and frustrated. And they need help. Say they'll be coming back to seek help from the Most High to get the refining restored for the destructive forces. Disrupting their own inner peace. For their spiritual growth. Their physical growth, mental growth. The pits they dug for you, the Most High dropped them right inside of it. He's seen all their plots, their schemes, their scandals, their tricks. Their lies. The way they hurt, betrayed, dismantled. This karmic has been feeling like she is restricted. This divine masculine, this divine feminine. They see that you live good, you do good. So now they want to live good, they want to do good. They've got to sacrifice their earthly ways. And be bringing you love. So now they're being transformed in a state of defeat. Because downfall and destruction. And even the spiritual strength has been declined. So they need to go into the potter's house for refining and restoring the relationships. To be able to come and bring some structure. Because they ruined it. They caused destruction to it. And they disregarded it. And it's wearing them down. Because the beauty and the quality of you, they need that. And the karmic, the beauty and the quality of this karmic is no longer. Punishment's taking place. And they're in the house to get refined and restored. They're becks. Meanwhile, you're just a punisher of fear. Impending destruction for those. And you've got prosperity, abundance of joy. You're noble. You're liable. Liberty of freedom is enabling and answering your growth. These people be hating. They don't know how they're going to come to you. But in order for them to come to you, they are in the potter's house. So when you're thinking, where is this person? Why is it not coming? Everything happens in divine timing. They may have a bit more few scars to be able to have to heal. They may need to chip certain people off of their cup. Certain people may attach to them like a parasite and a leech. So in order for them to get them gone, they need cleansing and clearing. Meanwhile, you're refined, restored, renewed. Let's get a little message for you. We have got, this writing is so backside tiny. The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the end of the earth. So the Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the end of the earth. Let me hear in the morning of your steadfast love, for in you I trust. Make me know the way I should go, for to you I lift up my soul. Psalms 143 verse 8. So they're making their way to the Most High God to be able to lift up their soul, to be able to come for you, because God's mercy and grace are new every morning. Lamentations. So they know God's mercy and grace is new every morning. They're looking for mercy and grace. They need to be refined and restored. And the Lord, when doubts fill my mind, when my heart is turmoil, quiet me and give me renewed hope and cheer. Psalms 94:19. So they're looking for renewed hope and cheer. So they've got to go to the potter's house to get that renewed hope and that renewed cheer, to be able to be creative, to be able to come back and speak these emotions towards you, because they see you as a shining light. They see you're their beginning. They know that you from the universe, you divinely guided and protected towards each other. There's a boat on here, so they could be maybe wanting to take to you because they're feeling love and passion and they want to renew things with you. Let's get a little prayer. The Lord is my light, my salvation. Whom shall I fear? So they see the Most High as the light, salvation. They know they're not to fear. They need to go to this refining and restoring. They've got to have these processes. They're casting out anxieties and any fears that they're upholding. They're making sure they let all these feelings go. They don't want no more of that. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you the test. So the Most High God's giving him the test. He's giving him the rest. He's giving him rest. He's giving them and putting them to the test, but he's giving them the rest to refine and restore themselves. Because in order to regain that restoration, they need to get put to the test to see if they're able to be able to come forth. You, I am always with you, even till the end of age. So they know that the Most High God's always with you till the end of the age. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. So they know that they said coming to praise you because they know that you fear that the Most High God. They want to come and praise you. They want to give you these praises. They know that they was looking for all these Jezebel spirits. So know they're asking for that guidance. They know that the Most High is your rock and the fortress and the deliverer to come and bring to you. Let's see their light side, if they could come to you and tell you certain things. The fact that you are so mysterious, very thrilling. It turns on my passion because I don't know what to expect. The Knight of Wands, so they're coming in the Knight of Wands. They want to start coming in. They've had to run to that potter's house. They see you're feeling they've got to chip up their cup. They need to refine, restore themselves. But remember, they're like a knight, so they're still not restored properly. They see you as the sun. They want new beginnings with you. They can see that you're fertile. They see that you're joyful. They see your light. It shines bright. They thank you for reminding them of simple joys of life. It is a happiness that comes from soul, so pure, innocent, and full of truth. So they're trying to come. They want to try and come back full of truth. Then they're trying to refine and restore themselves. They've noticed at that end. They're about to go through that destruction. They're coming into you. You have awakened in me a hot flame of passion to follow my soul and my truth, life's path. My soul and my body want you. The Ace of Wands, they want you. They want to come and give you that anaconda or longer. They want to come and give you joys. You've awakened them. You've seen the joys. The people who was giving them joys, those lustful Jezebel spirits, are not making them feel strong and long. It's you who wants to come. They see you as the Ace. Four of Swords, because now they're in their feelings. They're learning. The Most High God's got them. Is restoring them. They're learning to practice self-care and rest. When I feel overwhelmed, they need their cup to be chipped, them chips to be fixed up. It's nice to stop working for a while and just enjoy being. So they're just enjoy being. They're getting to know themselves. They're refining and restoring their feelings because they're starting to notice all sorts of signs and coincidences and realize their own power in creating them. So they realize that they put themselves into that sad times. They was looking at all these earthly matters, Jezebels, idols, not watching the realities of their pure foundations that they was building up. They created every shit towards them, and now they're working on maintaining and manifesting back you within their life, because they actually see you as the ace, they see you as the sun and the world. So all of my life I was trying to fill a void inside of me by doing more. So they was doing more things to please other people instead of pleasing their self, not looking inside their self, looking for earthly things, thinking it's all about money, cars and clothes, and not realizing it's about having that true divine purpose in life, to know you've got somebody who's going to comfort you, guide you, protect you, enable you, support you, assist you through good, bad, ugly, sees your flaws and all. I find myself, I feel complete and see extras as a blessing. So all their life, they've been searching for certain things. Now they identified you was the extra part, you was that missing part. And they see that they're grateful that you're in the 9 of Cups, and now they're 9 in the Cups, and they feel grateful for everything in their life, especially you. They want to enjoy more happy times together with you and make love all night with you. That's why they're coming in with that ace, that anaconda or longer. You lot bit mind. Let us see what's in my bag, because what comes out my bag stays out my bag. Yeah, it's in my bag, my bag. My bag. See what my bag's saying. See if this aligns with any of what's gone on today, because it's all knowledge, wisdom, understanding, womb work. Ladies, you may need to do some womb work, because if you're feeling disconnected right now to your womb, for whatever reason that they may be, it may not be fully working. You might have intimate relationships. It may be due to a person. Cleansing is needed. Your ability to share love from the center. If you can't share from the center with ourselves, then how can you share within a union? So you need to be able to share in the union as well as sharing in the center, because your womb is your friend. So you, divine feminines, as well as these divine masculines, need to do some sacred work. You need to unlock those bad energy, negative thoughts, feelings, to be able to keep moving forward and be able to come into union. Now, the karmic ain't so special. She not so special, she not so special, so special, so special. She not feel what with a 45 special. Well, this karmic ain't so special now. So she's got to walk with her 45 special, because she was going to want to be coming to shoot some shots. If I never feel you in my arms again, I will never feel you tender again. I will never make love to you once, please understand. If love ends, I don't think they will ever breathe again. Well, this divine masculine's coming in, because you can't breathe again. If your name ain't in people's mouths, you ain't popping, you ain't saying shit. You ain't even better than this effing chick. So basically, it's good to have your name in people's mouths. Be that ace, yeah? Because they want to be you. Because they see you. They can be you. You're not even aware you got it. It's within you. You're not aware you got it. It's within you. Just remember that. End of sad cycles. The world changes, joy, peace, love, infinite, fulfilling, something positive. So be ready, get ready. They thought they was going to hold you, your man down. Yeah. They thought they was going to hold your man down, but he come in. They're trying to be a magician, started noticing all the signs for these people playing these games, but you just had to draw back. You just had to draw back. You both had to switch the game. They want you to be all upset in some sorrow. Meanwhile, they'll be out here gaming up the energy. That's why the energy levels just switched up. That's why I was like, prior before, but no, baby boy. That's how you be feeling, girl. Sleeping with an auntie. So they could have been sleeping with an auntie. An auntie could have been sleeping with somebody that you know. They all knew before you. All look in your face, act like nothing. So they could be sleeping with your auntie. They could have looking at your face and act like them don't know nothing. Why? Somebody, wow. If I told you I miss you and need you, would you come back to me? So if you told them, if they told you, would you go back? Would you want them to come back? Resentment makes me act harsh. So they could be resenting you and acting harsh right now. That's why they'd be going on like that. Connecting to the non-physical world, receiving messages of wisdom. Hold tight, my spiritual team. Ancestors, spiritual guides, guardian angels, show up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah? Just thank me each and every day. Give the prayers to the Most High. Coming to talk about money. So someone could be coming to talk about money because they're broke pockets. So that's most probably what could be wrong with them. They can't move. That's why they're slowly and can't move. Only bad things they can say. You spiritual, then not good at thing. So you're spiritual, then not good thing. Then not good thing. That's the fifth. Sleeping with an uncle. So an auntie could be sleeping with an uncle could be sleeping with an auntie, someone you know could be sleeping with your uncle, someone you know could be sleeping with your auntie. They could know somebody who's sleeping with your uncle or sleeping with your auntie. Because they'd be hustling off of you. It looks like him and her are all involved sexually. Won't have a gone, man. Won't have a gone. Them are brown eyes. Me are brown eyes. Them are brown eyes. Just running out of everything. They two-faced, but don't realize you be on top. You seen them. I gotta get two more. That's it. We're done now. Teaching of the light, both ancient and modern. Written in rays of great. Teachers providing special fairy power for the universal laws of harmony and sum of consciousness. So that's what you be teaching out here, people. Man be trying to make us of hidden capabilities. So man tried to make us hide our capabilities. But Spirit says, Pichon, go Power Ranger. Five of Swords, cutthroat, honest with words, telling people about themselves. That's where we made us go like the Power Rangers. Cutthroat, coming like them turtles, got that turtle power up, cutting through and letting the people know, like Donatello. Bam, bam, bam. They all wanted you not to be with each other. Can't mess what the Most High God anointed.